welcome back to another video. My name is Brooklyn and today's video is my March TBR, basically my Realmathon TBR, because I have been convinced by people in sprints to do Realmathon when I wasn't going to do it, but I couldn't miss out. I have such big FOMO, and even though I have like a crazy busy month, I want to participate, and I do have a lot of books that will suit this readathon, and I'm so excited to be doing it. I have joined Team Stingers, much to a few people's annoyances, but the banter is great and it's ongoing, so I am living for that. But I have joined Team Stingers, and the main reason I joined them was because of their team prompts, because I feel like they really suited my TBR and what I was planning on reading this month. So the team prompts are an author you've read before and have your next potential love interest in the book. And this was massive to me because I am planning on rereading one book and then continuing with the rest of the series, and that is ACOTAR. I'm rereading A Court of Mist and Fury because I remember ACOTAR and I think that I've got an overall understanding, and I don't think it can get better for me if I reread it. But I feel like ACOMAF, I did obviously really enjoy it as from these tabs. I gave it 4 stars though, and I just think this book was supposed to be a 5 for me, and I don't think I gave it the proper time of day. And I also listened to it most of the time whilst reading, like I immersion read, but I think I just need to physically read this and not have anything going on inside my head and just like become obsessed with this series. So I am forcing myself to love this book. I want what everyone else has, guys, and I thought this is the perfect time. I wanted to do this in March because I've been wanting to finish this series for ages, because I've only read the first 2 books. So I'm gonna reread this, and I know it's a chunky book, but Realmathon's so good because you get extra points for reading longer books. So it kind of works out well because people might be reading more books than you, but if you're reading longer books, then you get those extra points that might balance it out. So yes, that is what I'm going to start with, but I wanted to go over some prompts because I think with all 3 of these books, I'm not going to read Silver Flames because I don't think I can physically do that, and there's a few other books I want to read this month. So I'm just going to go with these 3. So we've got A Court of Mist and Fury, we've got A Court of Wings and Ruin, which is also another chunky one, but I'm so excited for this. And then we have A Court of Frost and Starlight, and this is just like a short novella that everyone hates apparently. It's about Christmas, so I don't mind. I love a good novella. I love knowing all about the characters, and then I will go into the next book next month if I get a chance. But with these 3 books, I'm going to be attacking, and I have found 4 prompts so far that work for me. There might be more as I read them and find things out, but we have, so it counts for both of the team prompts, an author that I've already read, because I have read all of Throne of Glass and I've already read one of these books as well, and a potential love interest. Reese is definitely up there. Like, I already like him, I already know that I like him. Tamlin, definitely not, he's already out. But yeah, and I think maybe going into the other books as well, I might find other people that I'm interested in, such as Asriel and Friends. So I'm excited about that. But I think I have a bit of an upper hand on knowing what prompts I'm gonna pick, as I have already started this series and I'm rereading a book, so I know what's in it. But we're gonna do, these are the attacking prompts that I am hopefully gonna use, if not less, if not more. We'll see how we go. But we're gonna do a book rec I've got more than once. I feel like ACOTAR is probably one of the most recommended series ever, and because I love fantasy romance, I always get recommended it, and like, why haven't I read it all yet? Then we've got More Than One POV. This one's a bit difficult because I can't really remember, because it is in like 3rd person. I don't know how we're gonna go with that, but I guess we do get more than one POV, but I'll see if that really counts, because it doesn't like have the name at the front and then go from that person from what I can remember. It has my favorite trope, enemies to lovers. I'm excited, and it's not just with the main couple, it's with multiples. And then we also have a sibling character in these books. We have Nesta and other peoples as well. So yeah, that's what I can remember from this and from these prompts. But if I find one more, you can use up to 5 prompts per book plus the team prompts. So I will be hopefully finding another one that I can use for this. So that kind of all works for these ones. But if I somehow get through all of these and need to read the last book, I will. But I'm gonna like push myself, because I need to binge read these. I think it's the way to go, and I think I'll have the best time doing it. So hopefully I can do that. However, there are some other books that I want to read. The next book that I'm going to be attacking with is Lights Out. This one I'm reading for my book club over on my Discord. If you want to join that, link is down below. We're reading Lights Out this month. I'm very excited. It's dark romance, and it's been on my TBR for a little while. The next book in this series or whatever is coming out soon, and we're also reading that one in the book club. But first we need to read this one, see if I like it. So from what I already know about this book, we have a morally grey character, which I'm just assuming because it's dark romance. If they're not morally grey, how is it dark? And then we also have favourite trope. Like, I just feel like there's going to be tropes in here that are my favourites. Like, I'm just guessing they're enemies to lovers, but potentially not. I haven't really looked at the back or anything, so maybe that one won't work. We'll see how we go. And then we have a book rec you've gotten more than once. A lot of people are recommending this to me, so yeah, I'm intrigued to see how that goes. And the team prompt for this one is potentially could have my next love interest in it, so I'll keep you updated on that. Last book that I'm planning to read, I'm actually already 30% of the way through, but it is a 1,000-page book. So I'm going to be continuing that and finishing it this month, because I wanted to finish it in February, but I just didn't have enough time, and with Clue and everything, I didn't want to get left behind because I was reading such a massive book. So that is Restless Stars. It is the last book in the Zodiac Academy series. I know I sound like a broken record saying like I'm going to read this book, or I am reading this book because I've been doing it for so long, but I just don't want it to end. I think that's one thing of why I haven't finished it, and the fact that it's so long, and I'm just like getting a bit antsy with it. Like, I just need stuff to happen, and what I wanted to happen has already been done, and now it's kind of just like the final battles and stuff, and I'm really worried that my favorite characters are gonna die. So that is really getting to me and probably why I haven't finished this book. But this also counts for both team prompts. An author I've read before, because I have read all of the other Zodiac Academy series, and have my next love interest, because I find every time I read these books, I come out the other end with a new boyfriend, a new book boyfriend. Like, I fall in love with someone else in this book, in these books, because there's just so many amazing people. We're going to be defending, is that what it is? I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but I'm going to be minusing points off other teams. I believe that's how it works. This is my first time in Realmathon, so bear with me. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 5-star prediction. So that is one prompt, but there's also another prompt if it actually is a 5-star read. So I reckon those two will be good for this one. Also is a 2-word title, Restless Stars. And then we have a character with a criminal background, which if you have read previous books, I don't want to give it away because this person doesn't have a criminal background until a certain point. But yeah, we will use that one without spoilers there. But yeah, that is all the books that I am hoping to read. I feel like there's a few other books that I might pick up as we go along. There's also the chance to do a poll pick. That's one of the prompts, so I might do that throughout the month. And I also prompts for one of the hosts' 5-star reads. So Katie, who is a host for Stingers, I know she loves ACOTAR a lot, so I reckon at least, I know Wings and Ruin is one of her favourites, but I'm gonna guess that Mist and Fury is one of her 5 stars as well, because how could it not be? If that's like your favourite series, I feel like Mist and Fury is your favourite. So I'll have to do some research to look that up, but I'm hoping and thinking that it's going to be that way. So March, we have a lot of things coming up, moving into our new house, so hopefully after we're all settled and everything towards the end of March, things might be a bit more normal. My sprints will be going hopefully back to a little bit more routine, and hopefully I'll just be in a better routine. However, I am working a lot more just as we like go up to the wedding, get closer to the wedding and the honeymoon. I need some money so, and I'm just busy at work, so I need to work a lot more than I originally was. So yeah, I apologize for the lack of videos. I had such a big plan, but life does get in the way sometimes, and yeah, we like have had such a busy few weeks already, and not this week but next week we're moving into the house, so hopefully once that's all sorted I will have Wi-Fi and everything. I still need to sort all that out, but I'm sure we'll get it sorted and it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know what you're planning on reading this month for Realmathon or not, and if you're in Realmathon, let me know what team you have joined. And yeah, I'm very excited for this month. Hope to see you all at the sprints, and just the chaos in the Discord is going to be awesome, so really looking forward to it. But yeah, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.